Ever wonder what data AI models like ChatGPT have on you? Well, spoiler alert, the answer might surprise you. It's a lot. But don't worry, today we're not just digging into what data is being collected on us, but also into some practical steps you can take to protect your privacy. Hi everyone, I'm Michael from the AI Innovator Hub. Here, we explore the cutting edge of AI technology, offering you the insights and tools you need to harness its power to stay ahead of the curve. All right, let's dive in. Data and privacy. Things are changing so fast. So we've all seen the memes, the movies, the TV shows where people are all paranoid about others seeing their web browser history. Now, as we navigate the exciting yet uncertain realm of AI, that paranoia hasn't disappeared, it's just evolved. Can I ask, when's the last time you deleted your browser history? Do you even care? Well, security and privacy are dominating the headlines. In my last video, we discussed Microsoft's recall feature. This is we have an AI model locally on your PC that takes screenshots of everything you do every 5 seconds. While this raised significant privacy concerns, having a locally trained AI on your personal data can offer tailored experiences and valuable insights directly. But a few weeks after this announcement, Microsoft announced they're delaying this feature for a few months and are now making this an opt-in feature, meaning that it's turned off by default. Meta's also been making waves. Initially, they plan to use personal data from platforms like Facebook and Instagram to train their AI systems. Their goal? Also to enhance the AI's performance with more personal and efficient services for users. However, only a few days after this announcement, Meta decided to pause this initiative due to its backlash and privacy concerns. And now, Apple's stepping into the spotlight. They've just teased their Apple Intelligence model, emphasizing on-device processing and privacy. This new model will run directly on your local devices, ensuring that user data remains private and secure. This sounds awfully a lot like Recall, doesn't it? However, it's worth noting that this feature will only be available on the newest devices like the iPhone 15 Pro and above. So, what's all this fuss about data? What kind of information do these language models hold about us? Well, let's get personal. I used ChatGPT's data export feature to see exactly what data it had on me. And here's how you can export your own data from ChatGPT. First, make sure that you're signed in, and then click on that icon in the upper right-hand corner to access your account settings. Click on Settings, and then under the Data Controls, go ahead and click the Export Data option. Click that Export button. It's then going to ask you to confirm the export, saying that's going to send you an email with instructions to the email address associated with your account. Once you get that link, it's going to be available for only 24 hours, and then it's going to take a few minutes or some time to actually process the data, and you're going to get a message when the data is ready. Once you go ahead and click that button, you're going to get a green message that says, hey, it worked. Successfully exported data. Stand by for that email coming soon. Then go over to your email. You'll check your email, and once you see it, you'll have that link that's only available for 24 hours. Go ahead and click on that email, click on that Download My Data button, and you're going to get a zip file containing a couple files, including a chat HTML file that you're going to use. Now let's explore some of this data. For my own history, I found a couple fun snippets that appear to go back to August 2023. So here I am looking for a waffle recipe on a Sunday morning. You can also see the individual chat, my prompt under user, and then ChatGPT's output. So this next example I have, I'm at Disney World. I'm waiting for my virtual group to be called for the new roller coaster Tron. I couldn't find my estimated callback time in the Disney app, so I asked ChatGPT, which gave me a pretty accurate answer. So I later used that same chat window to get some quick trivia on the It's a Small World ride. And of course, you can see I sought some tips to achieve the highest score in the Buzz Lightyear ride while I was waiting in line. So you can take a stroll down memory lane with your data, or just do a Control F to find some important chat from your past that you're working on a few months ago. It's fascinating, but a little eerie to see everything laid out there. Are you putting your work content there, your client lists, your financials, strategies, health questions, source code? All your data neatly organized in a single file. And that's why experts and companies are concerned. But are there any actions we can do to better protect our privacy? Absolutely, and here are a few options to enhance your privacy. So first, they have temporary chats. So imagine you're working on a surprise birthday party for a friend that also uses the same computer and ChatGPT you're on. Maybe you want to brainstorm some ideas and suggestions without the risk of your friends stumbling upon that conversation if they're to use your account. So here's how you might use it. To start a temporary chat, you select temporary chat option, and that starts the conversation. Now you can brainstorm in privacy, so you can discuss the ideas for gifts, party themes, draft invitations, whatever. And then when the session ends, you're done. There is no record of the chat on your chat history, and no one's going to find your surprise birthday plans. This chat's not going to show up in your history on the left-hand side, and is not going to be used for the training model data. But for safety purposes, a copy of the chat is going to be stored on the OpenAI servers for at least 30 days. But by using the temporary chat feature, you can maintain privacy for sensitive topics, confidential information, health questions, or simply ensure conversations are not saved for future reference. Next, just delete the chat when you're done. So if you revisit the exercise, you can see your chat window automatically gets created and named on the left-hand side and saved on your left toolbar. You can go ahead and right-click that. You can rename it to something more appropriate, or you can right-click it again and select delete. When I tested this, the deleted chats are not included in the data exports. And finally, you can opt out of the training model data. So you can opt out of having your data used as part of the OpenAI's training for ChatGPT with that improved model for everyone toggle. So this feature, previously available only to premium and enterprise type chat services, it's now accessible to standard subscriptions and free accounts. So note that this setting is an account level setting. So if you change this on a web page, it's also going to be reflected in your desktop and mobile versions. So data and privacy considerations with AI are concerning, but not paralyzing. Just like your chat browser history, you can delete your chat history, and now ChatGPT makes it easy to keep your content out of its training models. But remember, AI models excel when you provide it with the right context to your problems, which means sharing at least some personal information may be necessary at times. But awareness that everything is logged is an important step in better security practices. So educate yourself now on what data is being collected and how that data is being used, and that's really what the world is focusing on now. So the power of AI is incredible, so stay safe, stay informed, and embrace the future with confidence.